After many long months of political campaigns and presidential debates, it all comes down to today. Campaigning season has come to an end, and Election Day 2016 is finally upon us.
This is my first time working at a poll. I'm here at Penn State. So far we've had a little over 5,000 people. They've been coming in ebbs and flows, so sometimes we have a really long line for some precincts and no line for others. Sometimes we have no line for any of them, sometimes we have a long line for all of them, but it's kind of been on and off all day, and it's been fun so far.
For many students at Penn State University and millennials nationwide, today marks their first experience voting in a major presidential election, and many politicians have accredited millennials with the ability to not only shape, but to sway entire elections. Statistics show that millennials have been voting at higher rates in their first election than baby boomers did when they became of age, a trend that crystallized in the 2008 and 2012 elections. For this reason, it has been crucial for both nominees to appeal to the millennial generation of voters.
It's important that we get out and vote in today's election because every vote matters. As a millennial, it's important that we exercise our right to vote as those before us didn't have the opportunity to. I'd like to give my opinion in this election because it matters.
We're in the Hetzel Union Building, located right in the center of Penn State University. This is one of the largest precincts in the area, and we've seen a large turnout all day from both students and other State College residents. This is such a convenient location for students to vote because it's conveniently located right in the center of campus where students can come in and vote in between classes.
Millennials are setting a new political beat, with new statistics showing the top 5 values millennials believe to be of importance. These values include that there should be term limits set for members of Congress, the government should not be allowed to spy on communications such as emails and social media, good and accessible education should be a right of all U.S. citizens granted by the government, access to good health care should be a right granted to all Americans, and employers should be required to pay the same salary to men and women who perform the same work.
So this is actually the first election that I was able to vote in. You see it from afar when you're younger and you see the election going on the news and you see your parents arguing about it and you see all of this going on, but you don't actually get a sense of your importance and how much your vote actually matters. And this was the first time that I was actually able to see what was happening and be involved in it and educate myself on it because I knew that I had to speak up and I had to vote and I had to have a say on the matter.
Issues that rank highly important for voters of all age groups include the economy, foreign policy, health care, gun policy, and immigration. Reporting in State College, I'm Kelly Petrie.